and I wish to join Kenya workers in marking this year's International Labour Day. On a day like this, every year, trade unionists and other leaders gather across the world to celebrate workers' rights, the people who turn the wheels of development in every country. In Kenya, we are marking the Labour Day amid a crisis at the workplace. Hard economic times have resulted in redundancies. Those still in employment are surviving by a thread because of ballooning taxes. As we salute our workers on this day, we appeal to the Kenya Kwanza government to relook at their taxation policies and help reduce the cost of living. Indeed, there is very little to celebrate this Labour Day because of the miseries brought into our homes and workplaces by the flooding crisis across the nation. The death toll in the floods is alarming across Kenya, with destroyed livelihoods and property worth hundreds and millions of shillings. We are staring at the wrecked infrastructure and ruined agricultural sector that will lead to serious food insecurity. Kisumu has not been spared either by the ongoing flooding catastrophe, and I wish to update you on the flood situation in our county as follows. First, our head of public service, our county administration, the city government, and the Department of Finance and Economic Planning have been working day and night closely with the national government to battle the flood crisis. The magnitude of the problem is as follows. One, the floods triggered by the backflow from Lake Victoria and water from swollen rivers in our county have affected 14,060 people across the 8 sub-counties. One drowning incident has been reported in Moroni sub-county. A total of 638 households from 5 sub-counties in Nyakach, Nyando, Karibo, Kisumu Central, and Kisumu East are currently in evacuation centers. 3, another 2,178 households are integrated with their relatives and well-wishers. And fourthly, a total of 1,756 acres of farmland and crops in the low-lying areas have been destroyed in the 8 sub-counties with an estimated cost of 67.81 million Kenyan shillings. And I wish to thank Judith Olwach, our Minister of Public Service and Participation, who is currently in Nakuru attending a conference on crisis like this with our fellow CECs from all over the Republic, and the team here, who have gathered these figures very carefully and evaluated the extent to which the destruction has been done. Fifthly, some 2,000 livestock have been affected by the flood following the destruction of pasture. Sixth, a total of 22 ECD schools have been affected by the floods, and many cannot reopen. They are spread as follows. Karibo, 7 ECD schools. Nyando, 3 ECD schools. Kisumu West, 2 ECD schools. Kisumu East, 5. Kisumu Central, 1. Nyakach, 1. And Seme, 3. 7. The floods have also destroyed a number of our roads and health facilities, particularly Nyando and Karibo. The floods have made these facilities inaccessible to both the staff and patients. We are doing all we can through the assistance of the national government and development partners to find remedies. 8, the floods have disrupted water supply, especially in the Kiwasco's main water treatment plant, inconveniencing many residents. I have instructed the Kiwasco management to find solutions to this as soon as possible. Some other critical interventions taken by my government are the following. 1, the county government has purchased and distributed food and non-food items worth 4.8 million shillings, which has been distributed to displaced families in Nyakach, Nyando, Karibo, and Seme. 2, our partners, Red Cross and UNICEF, have distributed non-food items and dignity kits in Karibo and Nyando sub-counties. 3rd, we have desilted and unclogged several rivers and streams. 26 more streams are earmarked for desilting in the next few weeks. We need, therefore, to appeal to everybody, and I mean everybody, for help. First, short-term help. We appeal to well-wishers to come up and help us assist these displaced families. Anyone with food, non-food items, and cash donations should contact the Minister for Public Service, County Administration, and Participatory Development, Ms. Judith Oluoch. 2, we are opening a donation center at the Nyaramogi Oginga Odinga Sports Center, the sports ground, by tomorrow morning. We will station our officers there to receive the donations and forward them to our stores for onward distribution to the flood victims. The center will also have an information desk. Thirdly, those with financial donations should send through our emergency account number as follows. Kisumu County Emergency Response Account. Let me repeat. The name of the account is Kisumu County Emergency Response Account. SBM Bank Kisumu Branch. Account number 015 241 547 8001. Swift code SBM K Kena. Branch code 015 or pay bill number 552800. Account number 015 415 478001. This communique will be available to you with these details therein. 4, the county government is trying its best to mitigate the flood crisis. But this is a huge crisis that needs help from well-wishers who have in the past come to our aid during such challenges. Fifthly, the Emergency Operations Center, we urge Kisumu residents who will be in distress following the floods to call our emergency toll-free number 0800 720575. I repeat, 0800 720575. You call this number if you need to be evacuated or where you are endangered. And sixthly, long-term intervention. We appeal to the national government to help us reconstruct stations of the damaged dike on River Nyando. 7, we believe that the lasting solution, the long-lasting solution to the flooding menace in the Nyando Valley lies with the construction of the Koru Soil multipurpose dam, which has been pending for decades since 1951. 8, we appeal to the national government to fulfill its promise of constructing this dam. 9th and finally, I wish to appeal to our people living on the lowlands and well-known flooding hotspots to move to higher grounds at the slightest signal of heavy rains. Please don't wait until the floods get hold of you. It is better to evacuate before the disaster happens. I thank you, the Fourth Estate, the media, for always highlighting the plight of our people. And please continue to do so. You are the mouth of the Wananchi. Together, let us help our people in the hour of need.
International, always first and fast. Like, share and subscribe.